Okay, so we've talked about a lot of work stuff, Office 2013, O365, SharePoint Link, and then Windows 8 and platforms and all that, and machines and all that. It's time to play, okay? It's time to talk about our server lineup. Hey, IT pros, this is their play area, okay? So we've set our mind to provide the best technologies for you in private cloud, public cloud, and in hybrid cloud scenario. And you can see our commitment within the new features of Windows Server 2012, also in the enhancement in Windows Azure, and also in System Center 2012 SP1. And today, I have a few things to share with you, just a few quick tips to share with you on what are the top sort of topics that our customers have been talking with us about. But before I move on, I really want to invite a longtime teammate and a friend of mine, and now a coworker, Mr. Danny Mack, the Azure Technical Evangelist.
Woo!
Danny,
Thank
how many
you,
years
Ryan.
ago was that?
That's a public humiliation.
At least you got a better haircut now.
Oh, thank you. And you lose quite a few pounds?
Just a few pounds, yep. Right.
So Ryan said we are great teammates, and he is correct. Because in Microsoft, he is the server guy, the private cloud guy, and I'm the Azure guy, I'm the public cloud guy. So together, we're going to talk to you, we're going to tell you about your hybrid strategy.
Right.
Ryan, what do you have for us first?
Okay, let's move on from those pictures, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
So like I was saying, there are just three things that I want to tell you about. One is storage, the other is virtualization, and the third one is management. Let's just start with storage. This is actually one of the top items that customers have been talking to us about. And this is one of the biggest reasons why people are moving to Windows Server 2012. Right? Traditionally, a lot of different servers are connected to storages, right? But for Windows Server 2012, there's a new feature called storage spaces. This is where you can attach whatever storage you can find in the organization, put them together into a storage pool. With that, you can easily allocate these storage spaces to different services across your infrastructure, and you can scale them up without any interruption of service. Best of all, within it, you get data resilience features, you get data deduplication, and all kinds of good features within it. So you can save some cost on hardware and also save a lot of operation time.
Wow, that's wonderful from our server guy. Well, that's the private cloud side of things. For the public cloud, we have Windows Azure storage. Well, you know what? Windows Azure can instantly procure large data volume immediately. Let me grab you 10 terabyte right now.
Wait, you're not leaving the stage to one try to get the hard drive, no?
Come on, Ryan, we're doing cloud.
All right.
Cloud instantly allows you. You know what? You can time me here. In 1 minute, I'm going to get 10 terabyte of storage, and I can do it right here.
Okay.
You switch to my demo machine.
Okay.
All right, in here, you can see that I have a server manager opened. I have a disk 1 and a disk 4. Well, I'm going to get 10 terabyte of storage. So what I need to do is just go to my Store Simple portal, as you can see here. Store Simple is our partner solution, storage solution. I could just create a volume right there. Now, Ryan, since you like rugby so much, I'm just going to do rugby photos here. I'm going to select the file server type. I'm going to then set the capacity of my hard drive. So in this case, I'm going to set 10 terabyte, and I'm going to click Save. Now, immediately, you can see that we have a new volume that's called Rugby Photo, 10 terabyte right there. And to double verify that, let me just quickly go to my server manager, and you can see that I have a new disk 2 right here. And this is less than a minute, right?
It was like 5 clicks.
Yeah, so you don't need to go to one chai.
Pretty convenient.
Yeah,
All right.
so could you... But what you've just seen right there isn't just 10 terabyte. Actually, Windows Azure storage has resilience baked in. So when you procure 10 terabyte in our Hong Kong data center, it actually gets replicated 3 times into 30 terabyte in our Hong Kong data center. And better yet, it's continuously geographically replicated to my Singapore data center. So in total, you have 60 terabyte of cross-region resiliency. Now, Windows Azure takes care of all that for you. You don't have to do anything. Save all the hassle. Isn't that cool?
Very convenient. All right, next, we want to talk about virtualization. To talk about Microsoft Cloud Platform, we must talk about the new Hyper-V. A lot of customers are really enjoying the new features in Hyper-V. And we're not shy away from comparing Hyper-V with our competitor, VMware. In fact, a lot of our customers and analysts and the industry analysts are comparing it already. IDC mentioned that the year 2012 will be VMware's last year as king of the hill. And we're very proud of Hyper-V's features. And I urge you to all compare it with whatever you're using, right? Features such as 8,000 VM per cluster compared to just 3,000 in vSphere. We have 64 terabytes of virtual disk size. And then we have network virtualization, unlimited simultaneous VM migration, NIC teaming, and a lot of different features. That's why Gartner has named Microsoft a leader in server virtualization platform. A typical scenario we see with customers today, they're now moving or using Hyper-V in one or more of their data center. Using one feature called Share Nothing Live Migrate, they can move running VMs across different machines or across data centers without any shared storage. How convenient is that? Zero interruption, no shared storage, just an internet cable, right?
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But I'm going to amaze you guys more. I'm going to bring Windows Azure into the picture. Similar to what Ryan have said, Windows Azure, you can also do very similar thing. That's because Windows Azure is riding on the same virtualization platform we call VHD. Therefore, all the crazy goodies that Ryan has been mentioning on stage just now about server, it's all baked into Windows Azure. And similar to what he's just shown, you could easily move workload from and to Windows Azure from across your data center. And to glue it all together, we can set up VPN connections too. So imagine, think about, you have a big pool of resource. Ryan, give me a very bad headache of IT pros.
Maybe some DR scenarios?
DR scenarios, you have Azure back there to help you out. Software upgrade, hardware upgrade, planned and unplanned outage. We can take care of everything for you because you now have a big pool of on-demand resource. Now, Windows Server 2012 together with Windows Azure could allow you to move your workload from and to your public and private cloud. Just think about the flexibility here. It's actually because of our superior integrated virtualization platform.
Right.
So what's next?
Okay. Next would be management, right? It would be hard if you would be virtualizing all your software, server and all your services without having good cloud management tool. Think about it. If you have exploding amount of VMs going on in your organization, you need to have the right tool to make sure you can streamline and scale properly, right? So in this, for Microsoft, we have something called System Center, which a lot of you have been using. I'm just going to take one example right here because customers have been interested in this recently. This is System Center Orchestrator. A lot of you have been using it. I see actually someone nodding their head, right? Basically is to build out IT workflows just by dragging and dropping. So you have these commands built out and you can run them repetitively over and over again without human error, without mundane task. How cool is that? Because a lot of IT pros take their heads or spend a lot of time on configuring and all that. Look at this example. This is just a SQL cluster workflow that all you need to do is build once. If you were to build a SQL cluster and procure a lot of different resources, it might take you hours, or in this case, probably a day. But with this script, all you need to do is click Start, and in 15 minutes, you've built your SQL cluster and your database are all set, right? So also, there are a lot of partners and OEM partners are writing modules so you can automatically run workflows and to control different hardware and software. In this case, actually, I have some VMware vSphere commands.
Wait. What did you say?
VMware.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Right, just in case some of the audience are in the process of moving from VMware to Hyper-V, right? Right, I see, right? With that, if you still want to have heterogeneous sort of tool of the virtualization platform running within your organization, here is also a good automation and monitoring tool for you. And to fit today's theme, you can see there's Windows Azure commands where you can drag and drop. So easily I can build a Azure, Hyper-V, and maybe VMware sort of type of workflow that you can run in the organization. No mundane tasks, no hassle.
Well, I see a lot of System Center fans out there in the audience. You've already been using Configuration Manager and Operation Manager, right?
Right.
So today, it's all about hybrid cloud. And I can tell you that you can use these tools to automatically monitor your Azure services as well as provision new Azure instances. Just think about the power you have with both private and public cloud. Everything is under a single screen. You could easily monitor both Azure without Azure. Just think about Azure as an extension of your existing infrastructure and use system centers to automate your data center and scale out. Everything is at your fingertip. Imagine the power of your cloud. Now, today, we've quickly gone through some of the most discussed topics that we hear our customer talk about every day. We have a very powerful complete storage platform. We have an integrated virtualization solution. And we also have a unified management tools that allows you to control both private and public cloud. But this is just the tip of an iceberg of our Microsoft hybrid cloud technology.
Right. There's so much more. Within System Center, Windows Server, and Azure, I would urge you to go to our breakout session. Also, go to our second floor server room where we'll have speakers and experts to answer your questions about your organization, about your virtualization strategy. And today, by the end day, and tomorrow at the end day, we have a happy hour. Ask the expert happy hour in the server room.
That's the most important part, right?
I think so. So I'll see you there. But because why are we sharing this story with you is because no matter where you are in the cloud adoption story, whether it's private, public, or in between in the hybrid mode, Microsoft has something for you. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.